I just kind of wanted to point this out really quickly before we get things started with this episode. Fina's at level 10, and everybody else hasn't passed level 15. Well, Drachma's still 16, but no one else has leveled up, and Fina has gone from 1 to 10. So it shows you, like, the experience gain is so much higher at higher levels compared to lower, so everybody can actually kind of get onto the same track quicker. Also, Fina is 5 levels below Aika, and her will is only 3 below her, so you can imagine she will overtake Aika as the magic caster rather quickly. Anyway, back out we go. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we made our way to the land of Nasser underneath the red moon. I was about to say red sun. The red moon. And our goal was to go find the red moon crystal, which is in the Temple of Piran. But we weren't allowed to go there because Drachma wanted us to go to here, Maramba, the city within this area of Nasser. We also went around and found a whole bunch of discoveries all over the place, and as I said at the end of the last episode, and I'm going to say now at the beginning of this one, if you are looking for any particular discoveries at all, check down in the description. I will write in the description if I make a discovery in this episode, or in whatever episode you're watching. So if you're missing one and you know the name of it, look in the description, and if you see it, you can see where I found it, and then you can find it, and all happy days, whatever. Okay, this is going to be kind of a heavy story-based episode, so let's go into Maramba right now. Interesting area, that's for sure. Check out that harpoon cannon, it's so cool. So, this is Maramba. It's so hot. Huh? Where'd the captain go? What? Hey. Hey! Oh! It's moving, and we're not on it! Captain, someone's stealing your ship! Wait! Captain, where are you going?
This is where we part company. I got my own quest to worry about. I've got to find Rocknum.
What? Wait a second! What are we supposed to do? We're in the middle of a desert without a ship! How are we supposed to continue on our mission?
It's not my concern. I have no interest in crystals or temples or any of that hoopla. I must find Rocknum. I cannot waste any more time babysitting.
You jerk! Get back here and say that like an old man. Come back here, you eye-patched wearing freak! You rusty old man! Hey! Are you... he's gone. Womp. Oh my. This isn't good at all. What should we do? We can't even get out of this city, let alone make it back to the temple. We're stuck here. And I say back because technically we already found it. Well, we have no choice right now other than to start exploring the city. Maybe we can find someone who can take us to the temple. That's all we can do, for now. Oh, our young heroes are in quite a pickle now, aren't they? Drachma has left the party. I wish it said again because it happened. I lost count of how many times it's been that he's left the party. Any accessories or armor that a party member has after they leave will be inside of Vice's inventory. So it's not like he jacked all of the accessory or the accessory in the army he's wearing. I forget what it was, but we have those back now at least. First thing we want to do here in Maramba, actually before I even begin that, Maramba has a bunch of different things in it. We will be able to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chests in Maramba. So of course we will find them right now. They are all none of them are missable. You can always come back and collect them later, but I'm going to do my best to get every single one of them. In addition to that, we have... Yep, there we are. I knew I was going to find it at some point. Up here is... Yeah, come here. One of 2 moonfish that will be found in Maramba as well. There's also 1 cham here that we'll be able to find. So, a lot of collectibles, as always, within the new cities and everything, plus a lot of places to explore, like this first area. You can tell here with the little wheels on it, that's the ship shop. And then these little signs over here usually indicate that it's a sailor's guild. So this little building is like best of both worlds. Oh, and of course the merchant is here now, the mysterious merchant. So if anything at all that you wanted to get those Crystallis boxes, now would be the time to get them. Or if you wanted to get yourself a Slayer's Ring like I did before, or anything else. I wonder if he's always here, because every time I've come here for the very first time, he's standing there. I wonder if this is just like an always encounter, like he's always here the first time you walk in. That'd be interesting if it is. If you try to talk to the ship parts guy, you pretty much tell him you don't have a ship, and he tells you to get lost, so there's no point in that. But we will talk to the guy here at the Sailors Guild, because we can sell our discovery information before Diego does it, and make some money for her rumors. That's good. Take that. There you go. Found what? How do you not know some of these things exist? Like the Temple of Prin, which is supposed to be like this huge secret amongst everybody, is only worth 280 gold, whereas something like, you know, the Star Sand is 680. Like, oh, I don't understand it, but we got monies now. That's always good. Did wanted list go up? Did we see Ruby Larso? I think we saw Ruby Larso. I don't remember, but he would be another guy. Probably it. I don't even remember. It's been a while. But as far as buying info goes, as you can see, nothing is lit up. That means we have made every possible discovery that we could so far at this point in the game. Alright. We don't need to talk about anything else. We can leave. Now, the thing about the discoveries that I didn't talk about in the last episode, if I just go to the next page really quickly, we can go to our journal, and you can actually start seeing where the new discoveries for Legends begin. So see all these question marks? All these question marks were in the original skies of Arcadia for the Dreamcast. But then once you hit here, page 5, Star Sand begins the new ones for Legends. So that means all these on these pages, and then this entire row is all new. So when I hit this one here, that's the last discovery that was in Dreamcast. All the rest of them this way are in Legends only. So that's just a little reference point for those of you out there that wonder what the difference between the Dreamcast version and the GameCube version is. Which discoveries are considered new and which ones are just, you know, ported over from the original. Anyway, up these steps we go through this door into the actual city of Maramba. Alright, here we go. We have a huge creature right in front of us, walking around. Kind of looks like a Tauntaun from Star Wars, except it's the desert version of it. I wonder if this is like the NASA version of that same animal, like it's the same species. Now, like how Pokemon has like Alolan versions, so we have NASA versions of Star Wars creatures. Isn't that amazing? I want to say, but this way is the Cham? No? No, then it's up top then. Okay. So this first building to my... Yeah, you can already hear people going nuts. This first building right here is the inn. We'll come back to that later, but for right now, we're not going to worry about it. We are going to go up these stairs, and you can see a chest, and you can hear a cupid. So then it's got to be up here that he's going to... There he is. Okay. Nice. There's the Cham. Next one added off, checked off from the list. We'll feed that to him later, because I think it'll be a while before he evolves into anything good. First chest of the area is magic droplets. In case you happen to use any magic along the way, you can then use those droplets to regain MP, or you can just stay at the inn. Choice is yours. Let's go ahead and head down this way. Of course, there's going to be an item shop here, and there's going to be a weapon shop, and all kinds of things like that, so we will be hitting every one of those stores. Man, that thing is creepy as we run through. Speaking of which, this is the weapon shop. You can see with the sword and the bow right there. Let's go and talk to this guy. Weapons merchant, very good. Good off from both Valuan and Nasirian armed forces. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. We have a new weapon for Vice, the Nasser Cutlass, so of course we will be equipping that. Slapping that right on him. Nasser Mail, Ceramic Armor, Agile Robe, Nomadic Veil, and Sandstorm Ring. Attack and Will, Magic and Defense. I always buy one of every accessory regardless, just because you never know when you're going to need it. So that's that. It's fine. Don't need those. I'm pretty sure that there's another bit of armor. Okay, I'm not going to do anything with this right now. Just see that these are here. I know that there's another piece of armor somewhere here in town. So before I start wasting any money or whatever, I'd rather collect that first, throw that on one of my guys, and then come back and collect all the rest of the stuff off camera. This house right here will prove important a little bit later. We have a woman here cooking something. And you talk to her, and she's the Cabal Skewer Lady. You're sailors, are you not? I'll do a voice for her when her point actually, makes... when she actually has, plot relevance. Sailor's nothing but trouble. I had a daughter, but she fell in love with the sailor who drifted from town to town. Next thing, she ran off, good for nothing, yada yada. Okay, so this woman had a daughter who used to work with her in that store. She fell in love with the sailor, left home, and has yet to come home. that is a very important side quest that we're going to be able to do very, very, very later from now. So just tuck that away as we'll revisit that lady in the future. Until then, we have this crazy guy right here with his little horny things that are bouncing around. Item merchants. But there's little packs of all US. Yay! So let's see what he has to sell. Magic droplet. Okay, so he has glyphs of might and glyphs of speed. These are pretty much an incrum and a quicker spell in item form. They're not boxes, they're items, so they will always give you one use only. Buy these. You will want these. Definitely buy. I'm going to buy actually 20 glyphs of might and 20 glyphs of speed. I'm actually going to buy 10 more just because I can. You're going to want them. You're absolutely going to want these, especially in later dungeons, because powering up your guys, why not? Exactly, why not? The healing salves just is an item that gives regeneration to one ally, developed by DeLoco's researchers. I never buy those because I don't care about them. So we're good here, and then watch this guy, watch him, watch him! Go! Why would you do that? Oh, what the hell's the matter with you? Crazy guy. I guess he was doing like an extreme, and his head, he was even bowing his head back and forth like he was in like some type of daze. Oh boy. And this house right here is empty? Right? Empty? Yeah, just empty. Okay, oh wait. So yeah, so those glyphs of might and those glyphs of speed, whenever you see them, definitely buy them, and trust me, you will be using them quite a bit throughout the course of this game. This house actually has something on the other side that we can't get to right now because of the garbage in the way. Well, it's furniture, but I consider it garbage. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to write on one of these desert tauntauns, which I think are called... I don't remember what they're called. This guy will tell me what they're called. Dabu! There you go. We have to ride a Dabu. So yes, I would like to take a Dabu. And we can jump down on top of the little saddle here and ride him around town. We'll be able to jump off of this thing at any point where you see two red sticks together. So if I'm over here, I hit the button and Vice hops off. And we can kind of walk around up top here on this roof and gain access to areas that we previously could not get to. Like this treasure chest, which contains Nasser combat mail. I knew that there was another set of armor in here somewhere. Thought so. Okay, that's fine. This is all going to be in between episodes that I will do all of the equipment build-up for my guys and everything. For right now, it's just a matter of exploring Maramba, because I still got a few more places I need to walk around to. There's nothing there. That's right. Just making sure there's no... No, that's not a check. No, what I need to do is I need to go over this way to these poles. Come on! Fine, we'll go this way. Oh my god, he couldn't get past freaking trees. They're a giant, like, animal. You could have pushed the tree down. But we need to go here for two things. First off, yep, here it is. As soon as we jump off. Where are you? There you are. The second moonfish within a Maramba. So now we have both of those out of the way. We have completed that little task. And our next chest, which contains Slipara box. Slipara is a sleep spell that affects everything on the field. If they have the ability to go to sleep, it's like a 50% chance to knock them out to sleep or whatever. The only thing good about sleep is it's pretty much a skip your turn type of attack. I will probably never use that item. Maybe once just to show it off, but otherwise that I'll end up selling it. But the big purpose of driving these things or riding on these things is to actually cross this little desert area here and get to the second half of Maramba. You would not be able to do this on foot naturally. You are going to need to ride this thing over here in order to be able to get there. So let's go ahead and do that. It's open. There's a few more places. I think there's one or two? One place for me to exit right here because I see the chest all the way in the back. Oop. Very good. Go ahead and grab this. 300 gold, which, why not? I mean, I just spent a whole bunch of gold already. Might as well go ahead and collect as much of that as possible. And what I want to do now is jump back on here, which this is a little bit of a waste of time, so just go ahead and do this. Over here. The weird hieroglyph there show me that you can get off. And we are going to go down the well. This little area of Maramba is a little tricky. I may end up speeding this up or cutting it or something along that ways because it's kind of like a little puzzle down here. You gotta flip switches in order to open and close gates, and every time you do that, you gain access to another chest or something along that way. So, just to show you, let's see if I can actually find a chest first. I'm revealing the map as I run through it, so that's fine by me. The last 3 chests should be down here somewhere. This is a ladder that'll actually bring me up on the other side where we took the Dabu from. Yeah, see? So this, we were over here already, but we couldn't get into this little stone area, which has a chest that contains a moonberry, because you never can have too many moonberries, considering we're still working on trying to build up as many special moves as possible. That's good, only 2 more chests to go. Go, 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 go. And now we start doing the more confusing part to this, and that would be pushing buttons and then flipping gates and things like that. See, okay, so there's a chest with a gate blocking it. So what I need to do is I need to head this way and down here, and I can push this button, which will then flip the gates, and it flips every gate, which will then grant me access to this chest, which happens to have an evacuation arm. Now, of course, this is something for Drachma, so that's why I believe most people that have never seen the beak arm that I showed in the last episode, because you probably did not go to Sailor's Island in between, getting the Little Jack and getting everybody on your team, and then, just came right here to Maramba. So you never ended up picking up the beak arm. So once you get the evacuation arm, you're able then to give it the Drachma, and then that's his new weapon next time you get him. And I'm already getting really... Oh my god, really? This is happening? Oh no, already. I'll be right back once I figure it out. Hold on. Okay, I think this actually is what I need to do. I'm sorry. There are 3 different switches here that control 3 different gates. You have to keep pushing them in various order in order to get over here and actually get the last chest in the area, which is a damn gem of fluidity, which I don't even think is even much of anything, but holy crap, that was annoying. That was like the worst. I wish I could have shown like an easy path in order to do that, but in all honesty, I just kept hitting buttons over and over and over again, hoping for something to work, and eventually it just did. So, oh boy, yeah, there's 3 different buttons down there. Each one controls different gates, and it'll show you which gates open and close in order for you to be able to determine which paths you need to open and shut in order to be able to get all the chests. Again, these chests you can always get later on. You don't have to get them now, especially if that damn puzzle frustrates you. But in here we have ourselves a little fortune teller person. You can come on over to her. This is just fortune teller Khalifa. Khalifa is her name, and we can give her some money to have her fortune told. I don't know if we gave her anything, but she's going to tell us that she has her weird crystal flying around. The red moon has spoken. To the east of here lies a temple. Well, we know that already. We found it. I hope you're not charging me because I already found that temple. You taught me nothing. But she'll come into play a little bit later. Many of you that have seen this game already understand that. But for now, we will just leave her be in her own little hut. So we are here in the tavern. As you can see, there is a bunch of people hanging around here, having a good time, watching one of the dancers. So I say, why don't we go ahead and join them? Talk to her, right? We good? Oh, we have to talk to her first because, we're smooth like that. Well, hello, handsome. I don't think I've seen you around here before. You've come to rescue weary feet. You've come to the right place. Make yourself comfortable and stay a while. I think that sounds like a great idea. That actually sounds like a great idea. It's been a while since we've had time to relax. Please stay. Stay as long as you like. Sit down, sit down. Can do, Miss Boobs. We will do that. Oh, Nasser, I guess they just sit on the ground. Yeah, it feels good to finally sit down. Well, we shouldn't rest long. We gotta go look for a ship. I wonder where we can find one. Maybe we should try the docks. Can't believe that Captain Drachma just left us here. I'm sure he had his reasons to leave, but I wish she said something sooner. You didn't have to leave us here in the desert, right, Vice? Vice? Oh, looks like our main man's a bit distracted. Ha! Look at Ika's eyes.
Hey!
Huh? Vice! Have you heard a single word I've said? Yeah, I'm listening. You were talking about the desert and stuff. You're acting like you've never seen a girl before. If you could pry your eyes away from that dancer for a few seconds. This is actually a swashbuckler rating. If you have, say, one thing or another, you know, it determines how you go. So we're just gonna go ahead and play the honest card here. Okay. It's just that she's such a good dancer. Sure, Vice. Okay, way to play that off. You're watching her dance. I'm sure it's exactly where your eyes are gazed. A little telescope of a lens you have there. I don't want to insult her by looking away. I feel the same way. See, a man who gets it. New lands, new customs, you know? What kind of excuse is that? You aren't addressing her with your eyes. Not that it would take that long. You weren't zooming in, were you? I deny or confirm anything. Shush. I'm sorry. But seriously, don't you think she's looked over here more than just a few times? I think she likes me. Oh, she kind of gave a little wink there. Yeah, right. Fina, will you try to talk some sense into him? Do you really find it hard to believe? Well, Vice is very attractive. I don't think it would be strange at all if that dancer was looking at him. That's a very weird way to put it, Fina. You're kidding, right? Vice wouldn't want anyone like her. I mean, who knows where she's been? Wow, that's a dirty joke right there, huh? Do you travel a lot? Well, tell me something. You wouldn't happen to be the group of air pirates that escaped the Grand Fortress now, would you? Huh? How do you know about that? Well, if you hang out in places like this, you overhear all kinds of things. Rumors, local gossip, news about the other lands. You even hear stories about air pirates needing a ship. If you want, I can give you a lift. What do you say? Really? Thanks! That'll help us a lot! Wait a second. Why would you help us? You don't even know who we are. Let's just say that anyone who can escape from the Valuan Grand Fortress interests me. I get in those eyes. Love it. My name is Belena. I'll begin making preparations. Meet me back at the port first thing tomorrow morning. See you around, handsome. Has me in a trance. Ooh, can we do first-person view? First-person view? No. Oh, man, that sucks. Thing about Belena, though. You see what she's wearing in terms of, like, her costume-wise. In the original Japanese game of this, she didn't have that little purple spot going, or that little purple line going between her boobs. It was just, like, two pieces of clothing that just covered up the front of her boobs and then I guess tied around in the back. I don't know why the American version decided to give her that piece underneath, maybe to give it more of a bikini top look or something like that, but, you know, censors be weird and everything. Let's go ahead and jump back up on our Dabu, which has been nicely parked here this entire time. We put on the alarm, so if anything had happened, I'm sure it would scream in agony. And we will go ahead back to the inn, because what we need to do now is we need to stay at the inn for the evening in order to push things forward, because Belena said to meet her at the port first thing in the morning. Kind of strange, somebody like that to just want to help us out of the blue, but you know what? Never look a gift Dabu in the mouth. We need to be able to get to the Legend of Prin. Oh my god, and Legend of the Hidden Temple Prin style. The Temple of Prin, in order to be able to get the Red Moonstone, and quite frankly, without a ship or any other means necessary, we gotta take whatever help we are handed to us. So, to the inn, and talk to the innkeeper. I think it's 100 gold a night, something like that. There you go. Do your little bow introductions and everything. Yada, yada, yada. Room. Oh, it's already paid for. Yay. That's what I like here. See, She started dancing, everyone started cutting. I wonder how long she's been here for, which is kind of a weird little plot point that I would bring up later, but that's okay. She's paid for a room, so let's go to sleep.
Sure, I've left those kids there. Bah! What am I worried about? Someone else will take care of them. What the? Wait, that ship, it looks like a Valuan flagship.
Farewell, and may the red moon forever light your path. There we go. Nice good night's sleep under the light of the red moon. We're all nice and warm and toasty and chased by a Dabu. I love it. So everybody is back at full health, full MP, full HP, full everything. I'll just have to go and get some items in between episodes. But before then, we will go ahead down to the docks, talk to Belena really quickly. Belena? I'm pretty sure it's Belena. Belna? Maybe Belna? I don't know. B-E-L-L-E to me spells just Belle. You know how it is like Beauty and the Beast wise? Though I have heard Bella before, Belena or something like that. So I think it's just Belna? No, Belena? I don't remember. But we're going to get a little bit of story with her right now, and then we'll be on our way.
Hey, handsome.
Good morning. I trust you all I trust you slept well last night.
Uh-huh.
It was the best night's sleep I've had in a long time. So I guess we should get ready and start exploring the desert. Just to point it out again, that little purple line underneath the boobs was never there before in the Japanese version. Thank you, American censors. Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size, is a saying we have here in Nasser. It's too difficult to cross the desert on foot because of the heat. A mere half-day's walk can be deadly. You'll need a ship to cross it. A ship, huh? Is this one yours? Ah, yes. It's not much, but it's very reliable. Belena, why are you going out of your way to give us a ride? You don't even know us.
Well,
You aren't very grateful, are you? If you were dying of thirst and someone offered you water, you would probably ask where it came from first.
The eyes!
What? Alright, if you must know, then I'll tell you. My father was a soldier. He was a poor man and sometimes a little short-tempered, but he was a good man and a good father. We struggled to get by, and my father was barely able to support us. We had nothing to rely on but each other, but we were happy. Until that day, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Valua and Nasser declared war on each other, and my father was killed in battle. When he died, we had nothing. No food, nobody to support us, nobody to raise us. We had to live on the streets. Some say that you can't die from a broken heart, but they're wrong. My mother died shortly after my father. She was so sad. I was alone and scared. I had to fend for myself on the streets. And that is how I ended up living like this. Oh, Elena. We're so sorry. We had no idea. Ever since then, I've hated war. Hundreds of people die. Hundreds more families have to go through what I've went through. And that is why I'm letting you. No, I want you to use my ship. Please. You know what we have to do? We'll do it. Thank you. Oh, so much. Elena, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I lost my parents when I was young, too. I know what you went through. That's quite alright. As long as you understand and don't take my generosity for granted. Alright, everyone, get on board. The Temple of Piran lies far to the east, in the middle of the desert. Let's go. That's right! Let's go! In the next episode! Are we gonna be just thrown right out? I hope not. Oh, please, back into Maramba. Thank you. Whew! Ha! I want to go and get some more armor and everybody before we move on. Anyway, as I go get armor or anything like that, I say thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. In the next episode, we trek ourselves through the desert back to the Temple of Piran, and then start exploring the ancient ruins in order to find the Red Moonstone Crystal. Lots of fun stuff to do, and some money to spend before we do it. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.